Now what we're gonna be doing is looking for my books for March. This is basically what it is. So I have right here everything that I need because I want to be fair. I want to like change it a little bit to spice it up a little bit, and I'm gonna be taking a thriller, mystery, or whatever it has skeletons from this shelf. Keep taking books from different places. You know, if I don't like them, they have to go. So basically that's what I'm trying to do, so I can have space so we can work this out. And I already got a couple of books here. Let's just work. Let's do this. I have no idea. Tempest of Tea, which I have it there, and now I think all of them have more than one book. Oh, I know. I think to Gaze Upon Wicked Gods. I have no idea. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so Fantasy Standalone is going to be The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I don't think that I said, yeah, I did said The Crash by Freda McFadden. Celia and Marco are two young magicians who have been trained since childhood for a deadly duel. With the lives of everyone at the Circus of Dreams at stake, they must test the very limits of the imagination and of their love. Interesting. This came out in 2011. And this is the special edition from Fairy Loot. Beautiful, beautiful. Right here. Guys, my microphones, both of them, within 1 week, broke in the back, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself. So it is what it is. So this is 2011. This is beautiful, by the way. I just want to show it because I know a lot of people have seen it, but I don't care, right? This is my channel. No, I'm just kidding. That is signed. Oh yeah, it's signed by the author. Yeah, signed by the author. I didn't know that. And that is another thing. I actually have to stop my subscription boxes because I was not reading, and especially because I was very not present. But now I am. Right here, the author. This is gonna be my standalone book. I know that I also have the Starless Sea, but that one came out in 2019, so it was either one or the other. So the way I'm doing it is I'm going fantasy. I'm going from this first book right here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, where am I? Right here. From this one right here, and then up. And that was the first one because the majority of them are not standalone. That's great. Okay, so the next one is Fantasy with Series. So because I'm reading ACOTAR, I'm gonna be taking ACOTAR number 2, which is right here. My $1.19. I'm gonna keep bragging about it. I actually made a video of it, but I just didn't like it because I just don't know how to use cameras or the angles, etc. Still, hopefully I can eventually. But as of right now, I'm using the filter because I'm really bad even to put makeup on. So I'm gonna be reading this one as the fantasy series because I already started the first one. So the point is to just finish, and I have a standalone fantasy just in case I want to add something else. Doesn't really mean that I'm gonna finish all of the books in 1 month, but I'm gonna do my best. So I have romance book, and because romance is mixed right here with everything, even contemporary, I am going to decide that I'm going to be reading The Nightingale, which I bought it for how much? $8.19. I love that. I love New York. It just makes me more inspired. Yes, I have this book for 3 years, and this is beautiful. Now, it's a little bit sticky because I really have to clean my bookshelves as often as possible. If not, I get allergic, which is not good for a book lover. So that's why I have a lot of paper hardcovers. Even though I love paperbacks, I feel like paperbacks is everything. Please try to make paperbacks more durable, like this material, guys. For whoever, this material is awesome. Actually, the Spanish from Spain one is incredible. It's pasta blanda, I think it is how you call it in Spanish, and it's super durable. I have this book for 16 years. It's not a first edition, I believe. My father gave it to me because he was the one who showed me how to read. Okay, this one came in 1998, so I have no idea which edition I have. 2008, like 10 years later. Doesn't really matter. It's in Spanish, by the way. I know a lot of people don't like it. I didn't like it either. I tried to read it twice. Probably when I read it in the future. The only reason why I have it there is because my father gave it to me when I was younger for me to read it. And he doesn't know what fantasy is. So since I was like 5, 6, he used to buy me like self-help books or autobiography from politicians to read it to me, because he doesn't really know anything about fantasy until probably me started like talking to him and telling him whatever. He doesn't understand half of it. He just likes politicians. He likes law. He's obsessed with law. He always wanted to be a lawyer, but he became a doctor. So here it is. I have other books from him that he gave me, but that's another story. Probably one day I'm gonna show all of my Spanish books. And okay, I already have the romance / historical fiction. I have all that together. So because I don't have that many romance, I'm gonna just mix and match all of them to get rid of the ones that I don't want, so I can have more space for the ones that I actually want, right? So it's small. It's a small section. I have more fantasy than anything else. And I want to keep it like that so I can control something in my bookshelves. The next one, romance, we have a black book. So what can we do is, I was trying to do The Skin of the Sea, which I heard that is incredible. I heard that it was incredible. So I am going to try, I'm between this one. This is a series, that's the problem, but this one too. So I don't know which one, probably this one. So if I don't like it, I just can let it go right away. My head. So I can let it go right away. I'm gonna take this one as my my March reading for African American Black book. So the next one is a Hispanic book. So I already read Asher, and the third book that was supposed to arrive never did. Incredible. And now I don't have the third book, and this is a fantasy as well. I have so many fantasies, and I really thought that I love fantasy more than anything else until I started asking myself, oh, Cynthia, what type of fantasy books you have read since you were, a teenager? And I was like, oh, Twilight, Hush Hush, and Crave, only the first book. And I was like, no, you actually like romance. You just happen to like a couple of books from fantasy. Now you will have to deal with all of this, young lady, because you have a lot of fantasy. So I'm trying to read my fantasy books to see if I'm really into it as much as I thought, or it was just Twilight, The Hunger Games, and Harry Potter type of situation. So probably I'm gonna do, I think if I don't, is Hispanic, but let me see. No, actually I'm not gonna do it like that, because she's here and we said that we're gonna start from where? From right here, right? So Hispanic books. Let's see. Okay, so I already got one. Emily Vargas or Varga. Oh, she doesn't have the S. Interesting. I think that she's Hispanic because of the last name. Support authors regardless of what they're writing, because that's the point. Writing is an art, and it's very difficult, actually. I'm not sure. Varga. I don't know if she is actually Hispanic. Getting bookstores, imagine. If she's not Hispanic, because let's be fair, right? I already have the Asian one. I know, actually I haven't taken. If she's not, then I'm gonna be taking another one. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, so already got a thriller mystery, fantasy. I got fantasy standalone, I'm sorry, and fantasy series. I got romance. I got, or doesn't have to be romance, but historical, etc. I have a black African American book. I already have the Hispanic, and the Asian is going to be To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods, I think. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is gonna be the one. This is from Illumicrate edition. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't stay with Lumicray for too long. I noticed I have difficulties understanding their picks. One of the books that I read, one of the only books that I read from Illuminate, it was from Afterlight, actually. Afterlight, I think that's the name. I understood that the author had an English major. Her sentence structure were insane. Sometimes I have to translate them to understand because her English was incredible. But just because you know how to write incredibly, it does not mean that the book is finished. You have to put feelings, you have to put, insecurities, you have to allow your characters to fall, to make mistakes. Because you are writing, you're trying to replicate humans, their mistakes, their anger, their happiness. And if you only focus on your writing and how good this word with this word match, but I'm reading 50% of your book and it's not giving me anything other than, wow, this person is an incredible writer. They can go to, to a newspaper and write, you know what I mean? And I get it that a lot of authors, I was actually researching some new books, and some of the authors are adding what they study. Like they went to the university for this type of major, which is incredible, right? As a former paralegal and with a little bit of dyslexia. So my writing is horrible. Not because I want to, it's because that's the way my brain functions, and it doesn't matter how much I train my brain, it's a constant struggle. It could be something else, but I do have difficulties with the writing type of situation, so I'm not gonna be criticizing anyone that writes beautifully, because I wish to be there. I wish to be that person. It takes me longer, more time to write the way I want to. Even my English professor told me, like, you write beautifully, but it takes me a lot to get there. And I envy those type of authors that can do that, but at the same time, you have to add the story. But this one, I do still have like 2 books from their subscription box and some special editions that I got from Illumicrate. They had incredible special editions. I'm not even going to criticize that. I haven't read this one yet. It has been here for or since I think 2023. I'm telling you guys, I decided to come in full force, and for some reason it just didn't happen. No, I know the reason. I just needed to rest my brain a little bit, and adding the book community in 2023 was too much. That was the problem. And I know that's good for the community. The book is beautiful, by the way, beautiful. So this is gonna be my Asian book. I do not know if this is in a standalone or a series. Regardless of anything, if this is a series and I like it, I'm going to continue it. If not, fine, I can let it go. But finally, I removed something from my shelves, or a couple of things that have been there for the longest. So after the Asian, I have self-help right here. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to number 8, so we need 9 books in total. Self-help book. I have so many. So I'm gonna start from, sorry, so I said that I was going to start from this side of this book thingy, shelves, whatever. And Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle. Oh, and I don't think that I say it. This is To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods by Molly X. Shang. My great grandma was Shang or Sam, because it was romanticized or Latinized, however you want to call it. Most of us were born with some features, and then we something happened. The majority of, like, some of us, not all of us. But I already have the Asian, I already said her name, because I am not saying their names. What is wrong with me? Okay, Stillness Speaks. Someone told me to buy this one. I asked the person, like, hey, what can I read to relax my brain, because what my mom was going through. The person told me, oh, you can actually read this couple of books, and this was one of them. Super small. I don't know if there's a bigger option. the author of Power of Now. So this is going to be my self-help book for the month of March, and my last book is going to be in Spanish because I need to relax my brain. Spanish is my first language, and that is going to be Nosotros en la Luna, Us in the Moon by Alice Kellen. She's from Spain, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not gonna be resting that much because Spain, it's not that we don't it's not that we don't speak the same language. It's that we use the words differently, or we no longer use words that they still use, even though they still exist in documents. Paths that connects. We are talking about Reese and Ginger. They met in the streets of the City of Light, and they didn't imagine that their lives were going to connect forever. So this is very romantic, very like Mexican telenovela. We will see how it works. I don't know how much I paid for this, but I think it was kind of like, it says $17.95 here. But I paid for this like 3 years ago. Yeah, she was born in Valencia, Spain in 1989. So it's not like I'm gonna be resting because of Spanish. I'm gonna be kind of resting because now we're moving to Spanish from Spain. So those are gonna be my books for March, because I don't think that I'm gonna be reading anything else. I just want to like train my brain little by little. If I don't finish them, I'm just gonna move them to April, but I'm gonna try my best to finish them. And if I'm like, I want to read them tomorrow, I'm gonna do it as well. I'm not the type of person that I want to put a lot of regulations on the way I read, because that's not nice, right? Okay, guys. I think that I have like an hour speaking and my phone doesn't have space. Thank you for watching my videos. See you later. Hopefully you like it, and if you do, subscribe, thumbs up, etc, etc, etc. Bye bye.